What is good, you guys? Welcome to the video. Today I'm going to show you my updated penetrating shot trapper build. I made a lot of changes because I've been level 100 for a while, so the essential changes are due to like a couple skills and also gear changes. The Paragon board is moving in the direction that I projected. I'm getting more Paragon points, so I'm a little further, but other than that, mostly everything's the same. So let's hop into it. Alright, so let's start with the gear and aspects. The most important changes to the build are this new weapon, Condemnation. The multiplicative stats, you can see the X next to your core skill damage, meaning that core skill damage is multiplicative, whereas most affixes, or a lot of affixes, a lot of damage, is additive. So this dagger increases your DPS by so much. Usually you want to use swords for the extra crit damage, but this is like the one exception for penetrating shot build. And then I do have a new sword, 786 item level. It has ult damage, vuln damage, core damage, dex. It's missing crit damage. I would rather have crit damage over ultimate skill damage, but with this build, because of the resets, the ultimate skill damage does, it is very good. It's just not perfect. I'm gonna need a perfect piece to replace this. That's like 800 plus with like really good stat rolls. And then for my rings, crit chance, crit damage to point, vuln damage, crit chance, max life. I would want to replace that max energy with crit damage. For my amulet, it's dex, damage reduction, damage, total armor. Again, pay attention to my aspects. I'm using unstoppable. You deal insane damage to unstoppable targets. This is what allows me to DPS those mobs that can't be CC'd, because this build specializes in CC. So if you don't get CC'd, I'm getting a base 62% damage boost, and then all of my CC lasts longer. So those freaking annoying ass druids that are spamming unstoppable, if you get caught in any of my skills, you're taking an insane amount more damage. Crit strikes with core skills, and then making an enemy vulnerable grants me crit. And then attacking skills with basics, increase my core. Just pay very close attention to my aspects, as I have as many multiplicative aspects as possible. And for those of you that don't know how to tell if it's multiplicative, go into advanced tooltip information. Like I said, if it's a plus, it's additive. If it's an X, it's multiplicative. For my weapon, this was a recent upgrade. Damage to crowd control enemies, dex, crit strike, and vulnerable, because I'm expecting for a lot of CC on this build. With my boots, I have double shadow step, which is again another CC, and that does scale very, 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 very well. Because again, that's multiplicative as well. A multiplicative armor gain with dex, dodge chance to close, damage reduction from close. I prefer damage reduction from close because most enemies are actually close, especially when I shadow step in. It's very, very like rare that I'm fighting enemies that are like long range distance, because it's just not a common, like there's not many common builds for distance, so I'd rather stack damage reduction from close. And then this one, deal increased damage for each second you stand still. It works very well with this build because I want to stand on my traps. Because I'm standing on my traps, I'm getting extra damage. So if you sit in my poison, you sit in my death trap, I'm just gonna burst the heck out of you. And in PvE, it's literally, I can literally stand there and just wipe groups of mobs. The longer you last, the more damage I do. And again, it's multiplicative. Damaging gives me a barrier. This is the same. Damage reduction, damage with range weapons, damage reduction from close enemies, again 15% damage. And then my helmet, cooldown reduction, and total armor, dex. My stats are looking amazing. I literally just need like 800, a couple more 800 plus pieces, 825 pieces, and we're gonna be like in game, ready for season 1, fully mapped out. for my skills. Now, what you're going to want to pay attention to for PvP, you rock dash. For PvE, you rock concealment, smoke grenade with the extra 15% multiplicative damage. If you want to go into concealment, which is still a good option, it gives you another anti-CCA. Like if you're dying more often, you can go into this. You want to take out 1 point from concussive, and then you go 3 points into concealment for the extra guaranteed crit off of stealth. But I prefer smoke grenade because it gives you a multiplicative damage boost, and you don't have a lot of trouble surviving in large packs with these because you're getting large resets on your exposure. Trap mastery for extra crit. Yeah, most of this is mostly the same. Little small changes. I'm pretty much just rocking death trap, poison build all around the board because edge master is disabled. So I need that extra damage while standing still. So it pairs well with the trap build, not so much with my shadow clone build. But for Paragon board, I am ending here. I am missing 20 intelligence for 15 or 14% core skill damage boost, which is going to be huge, absolutely huge. I just need to get more of the Altars of Lilith and do some more map exploration, and I'm sure I can get this and also min-max my stats. But yeah, I'm gonna post the Paragon board. Like, most of the stuff, it's as I projected in the last video. I might do an actual solo video for just the Paragon board by itself. That way you can just see exactly like my mentality on why I'm choosing some of these nodes for this build. But yeah, I'll drop this Paragon board in the description. But yeah, if you guys have any questions on that, please let me know. I'm going to do a quick rotation and show you guys where I have been farming for a lot of my gear. I have 460 red dust, and I've been straight farming accessories here, but this is where I've been getting a lot of my upgrades. Like, you can farm dungeons and have no luck getting upgrades, but here you will always reading. Test. Like reading, PvP zone, it's 4 Is that bad?
I need more time.
I saw somebody else turning in over here. I'm gonna do one loop to the right. Oh wait, there's someone here. I'm gonna show you guys some PvE mob grinding too with this build in a second, but I just wanna. It's level 82.
Don't have enough energy.
That was a druid, by the way, guys, but because he was unstoppable, I couldn't CC him, he just got bursted. Oh, there's someone else here. One shot. I believe he was level 82, he died so quick I didn't know. But yeah, I mean, that's what this build is doing to these level 80 plus characters. Like, if you're not level 100, you can't even compete. Kill this boss. Some of the damage to bosses. 3 combos, right? That's it. I'm gonna get this crit bonus. He's back behind him.
I'm not ready yet.
Keep resetting my traps. The thing about finding bosses is they stay near poison. Look how quick my shift resets. I can shift reset literally off one combo because of my boots on attack evasion. So I'm so evasive with my build. I want to be. Like, I can stand in my traps and continue evading point blank. So this essentially makes this build like point blank shotgun build. If you sit in any of my abilities.
Time to do that.
There's usually a good amount of elites over here. Yeah, I like this spot. This build absolutely I'm having so much fun in this game. After maxing my stats, it's absolutely like.
I'm not ready yet.
good job, Blizzard. You still have a lot of work to do, like a lot of balancing to do, but the fun aspect was there, and that's something I'm missing like for a long time. But yeah, I'm gonna go turn in. Maybe I'm getting ganked, or maybe not. He just ran. I guess he didn't want to fight me. But yeah, I'm gonna go turn in my materials, and yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you got any questions, comments, drop them in the comment section. But yeah, other than that, peace and love, guys.